Hey Sages, happy birthday and happy holidays. Welcome to December 2018. So we're going to get started right away. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that your November was well. Keep in mind that November was an 11 month in an 11 year based on numerology. So that means that what you guys were thinking about, what you guys were talking about, what you were feeling about, all in November, you can pretty much anticipate that you were manifesting really, really quickly, okay? So that's good because I know that as Sages, you guys are really explorative. So the card that popped out, Sag, for you guys already is the Ace of Cups, which is all about new feelings. So some new feelings coming in. Seems like there seems to be a water sign or somebody who's really emotional. So those new feelings coming in, and because of those new feelings, it's really kind of getting to a point where you guys really have to explore your emotions, right? Because these new feelings that have come in have brought up some old feelings that maybe you guys have suppressed. So now it's getting to a point now, this new emotion that started is forcing you guys to really take a look at where you've put your power before, where you've put your energy, where you've invested your time, your love, your energy, and your mental space, because these new emotions are really deep and really intense, and they're also really pure. So it's something that you haven't necessarily felt before. You know, a lot of the times we really do live in a society where we feel like we have to kind of force emotions. You know, I was just watching a Tony Robbins special, and he was talking about how a lot of the times, especially women, will get into a relationship and say, you know, he's not a bad guy. You know, there's not that heat and that passion and that fire, but you know, he's not a bad guy, so I'm just gonna stay with it. You know, he's not horrible, but I don't really have that intensity of unconditional love. So that's where these emotions coming in are kind of like, wow, I didn't know that I could have this passionate, unconditional, pure feeling of love. Because in the past you put your time and your energy and especially your financial output into more of a secure relationship as opposed to a passionate one. Okay, so let's see. Thank you. Okay, so you guys have been working hard, a little bit overburdened with responsibilities as it stands right now, especially when it comes to a fire sign. There is some judgment there because you've uncovered something within that relationship, and now you're just holding on to your power really tightly, not allowing energy to flow, and that's what's keeping you really pinned down right now. You still have proper thoughts about a happy family, where everybody's emotionally taken care of. Soulmate, as always, is here. This soulmate has always been the theme of your reading, Sag, because this soulmate relationship is really where all of your other relationships are stemming from this one soulmate relationship that has you feeling emotionally abundant, but you're still feeling like you're really juggling your power. So although emotionally you feel great, power-wise and intangible aspects, you're kind of juggling, and that's the energy that you're putting out there, which is creating some pain, some heartbreak, okay? So that's the theme of the reading. Now let's get started on the reading. Okay, so some sudden changes happening this month, okay? Some sudden changes. These changes are really going to knock you on your feet and just sort of really make you question your ego self, right? And kind of say, no, Phoenix. Kind of say that these changes are needed in order to move forward. That's what your ego is saying, whereas your heart is saying, no, I don't want these changes. I don't want to make these changes. It's really making me feel uncomfortable, which is great, which is really great. And let me elaborate on that. Right now, I've been really studying Neil Donald Walsh. He has this book called Conversations with God. And I know talking to a Sag, as soon as I say the word God, maybe I lost a couple of you, but it's your understanding of that higher power. And one of the main things that I've learned from especially the first book is that uncomfortability is the universe showing you that that's the path you need to take, right? It's stirring up your cells and stirring up your soul and saying, go for it, go for it. So this uncomfortability when it comes to the changes happening this month for the Sages is exactly what you need in order to grow. And if you're not growing, you're dying, right? So step into the uncomfort, step into the discomfort, and that will expand your life, okay? Obstacle and an aid when it comes to these changes is a female air sign. So that's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And they are helping and hindering this change, which is good. Subconsciously, you guys are really feeling great. You're thinking that you need to put up a little bit of a front. You're thinking that you need to be strong and that you really need to harness your strength right now, especially when it comes to these changes, because these changes are a direct result of your thoughts moving on. So in your mind, you moved on, and now you're starting to see these changes based on the thoughts and the feelings that you've manifested in. So now you're starting to see that actualizing. So there's no point in feeling like you need to be all tough and strong because you brought this energy in. So this is exactly what's needed in order for you to fulfill your destiny and your life path, because this is something that your heart and your emotions brought in. You have a lot going on, Sag. You have a lot going on, maybe a little too much, and it might be time to let go a little bit, because your family and friends, they don't see that effort that you're putting out there, okay? Your family and friends, I guess because a Sag doesn't really complain, and a Sag is just a natural, happy, joyful, optimistic person, your family doesn't see that you actually have a lot on your plate and you want to let go of something because it's taking a lot of energy from you. Your family and friends just think that you're having a grand old time, you're partying, you're excited, you're socializing, and you're emotionally content. So it might be time to put those walls down and just reach out to family and say, listen, I've been putting up a front, I've been putting up a lot of strength, but this change, it makes me feel uncomfortable, it terrifies me, and this air sign is really hindering my ability to feel comfortable in this change. But because of this air sign, I feel like I have to make this change, okay? Your hope and fear, Sag, is for a major transformation. So you want to transform yourself, but you have that fear, which is natural, of course, because it will mean a lot of letting go of the old and a lot of letting go of the past, which can be a little bit difficult for anybody, right? It's that uncomfortability that this change is bringing in. So the most important thing to take away, Sag, for your birthday month and for the holidays is that you keep focusing on your strength and these walls and this level of, I don't want to say importance, but kind of like that bigness and feeling very Sagittarian and expansive and just feeling very over the top. That strength that you're putting out there is exactly what you're manifesting. And with that strength, you are pulling in a new young energy, new young earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and that change is directly related to your air sign and to these feelings that you need to move on, okay? So that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. As always, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. I'm putting out a special for the month of December. It's called Thrive This Holiday. You get a video reading once a week for just $25. It's for the entire month of December, just $25, and I'll send you a short video like this to tell you the energy of the week so that you can really empower your holidays this season, okay? Love you guys so much, Sagittarius. Happy birthday, and I will see you in the new year, 2019. Bye, guys.